an Eastern Conference NBA matchup between a playoff team and a team that is effectively out of contention. The Chicago Bulls started the season great. Better than they have in decades. Then they got bit by the injury bug. The swoon took them from first place in the East to fifth place. There are less than 10 games to play for everybody. The Bulls will have to scrap and get some good news on the no injuries to report list to regain form and stay out of the dreaded play-in game. The Knicks started the season off bad and stayed that way all the way through. The magical playoff run they had last season is all gone. This roster has been exposed as unbalanced and desperately unloved. The fans that embraced PF Julius Randle and made his incredibly cute son a minor national celebrity eventually started booing Julius. All Julius did was lead the team in points, rebounds, and assists. The mark of a bad team is to have a single player lead them in 3 or 4 categories. It means the others can't or aren't pulling their weight. Still, Julius deserves the boos because he dared to thumbs down the crowd who wanted to cheer in the fourth quarter after booing the home team through the first 3. New York is poison. Julius' best hope for a great career is a trade to a Western Conference team, where the front office will find teammates who can pull their weight. The Chicago Bulls need this win to keep the 5th spot. They also need a big game from SF DeMar DeRozan. DeMar came to the team in the best trade of the last offseason. And DeMar immediately established himself as the best mid-range shooter still playing in the NBA. He became an MVP candidate. Who will not win it? DeMar had joined the Bulls star SG Zach LaVine and recent star sensation Nikola Vucevic to create a big 3. None of those players are top 3 at their position. But they are all top 5, and that is a big 3. The strength of this team was the immense depth of talent at every skill position. PG Lonzo Ball had come over from the New Orleans Pelicans and was balling in a way that could only produce wins. SG Alex Caruso came over from the Lakers, a team that desperately misses him and are losing to prove how much, and became an instant super sub until Milwaukee guard and Duke basketball product SGE Grayson Allen attacked him, as he has with others, and sidelined him with a serious wrist injury. The depth suffered. The wins suffered. The New York Knicks are made of ill-fitting parts and led by a defensive coach that can't find great defensive results in Tom Thibodeau. The Knicks' main problem is they have one of the worst owners in basketball. Similar to Jeanie Buss, the owner is a rich kid who took over the father's empire and lacks the impulse control to ever build a solid roster. Neither of the owners are able to stay the course on any decision. The Knicks added PG Kemba Walker and then halfway through benched him. The results stayed bad. But they haven't unbenched Kemba. The big draft pick of the last couple seasons is SF RJ Barrett. RJ is a good kid, not a great NBA player. Not yet. Maybe not ever. The Knicks, like the Celtics, are stuck on an athletic shot-blocking center, Mitchell Robinson, Mitchell does not do enough either offensively or on the glass to merit being stuck on him. The Knicks' injury list is loaded. For good reason. The Knicks do not want to win anything the rest of the season. They are already out of it and will be hoping for an amazing result in the NBA draft lottery. The Chicago Bulls have won 4 of their last 10 games. They only went 3-7 ADS during that stretch. They won their last game against Cleveland 98-94. It was also a win ATS. The Bulls' mission is to get the rust knocked off of all the players who have returned from the injury list. The most difficult case is SF Patrick Williams, who missed the entire season until 3 games ago. Patrick was the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft and was expected to be a star by now. If Patrick can find himself in time for the playoffs, the Bulls could finally play the dream lineup of DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine at the 2 guard spots with plenty of help coming from the bench. We will see. The New York Knicks have won 6 of their last 10 games. They are defiantly attacking the standings, though still far back. They went 7-3 ATS during that stretch. They were underdogs in 9 of the last 10 games. The present a good betting opportunity. But do they with 6 guys on the injury list while taking on the playoff-bound Chicago Bulls? Al Montgomery was 5-2 in basketball yesterday, including a 2-0 sweep in March Madness with Villanova and Southern Utah getting the dollar dot on Sunday. Big Al's unloading in the NBA with this high roller winner out of 2 angles that combined for an 88-49 ADS record. Go get it. Get Big Al's picks. You can discover the best picks right now at the Shop Picks page, where you can find all of the best bets from our champion sports handicappers, NCAA, NFL, MLB, college football. Get positive value from all your bets. Expert picks. Fun fact: Winning a wager is much better than making a wager.